So by my weird last name, you can tell that I spent some part of my life outside of the United States. And when I moved here in my 40s, I knew that I needed to fit in. And I was asking my friends, do I need to develop different communication skills? Do I need a different dream? And one of my friends said, you need different shoes. Nobody's wearing pointed toe shoes in town. You look like a cowboy. So I went to DSW. And I found myself nice rounded toe American shoes. And while I was trying my shoes, I saw this man, a little bit older. He was kind of looking over his shoulder, and we made an eye contact. And he approached me, and he said, I have a message. I said, oh, okay. What is it? He said, Jesus is coming. I said, that's great news. But how do you know? He said, he told me himself. I said, when? Did he tell you when? The man said, no, he didn't tell me the exact day, but he's coming soon. I said, thank you very much for letting me know. I'll be looking forward to it. And he went away. So I'm a Muslim from Russia. So where I'm from, I never met actually anybody who communicated with Jesus directly. And those people always fascinated me here. I met another man earlier, a homeless guy at a park, and he was listening to music. Are you ready for Jesus? Are you ready for the day of the Lord? So I asked him, what's the music? And instead of telling me about the music right away, he told me the story of his life. He said, several years ago, I was so depressed, I wanted to kill people. And then I prayed to Jesus, and Jesus told me to come to the top of a hill. And I went there, and he spoke to me, and he told me, instead of killing people, go and collect all Bob Dylan's songs. So this is Bob Dylan's song that you are listening to, because I've been collecting them since. I thought that's a great advice, actually. So while I was thinking about it, this man came back. I'm still at DSW. And I smiled at him. We kind of already knew each other, so he approached me again and he said, I didn't deliver the whole message. I said, what's the rest of it? He said, since Jesus is coming, you want to get rid of everything named after devil or hell. I said, actually, I have this vacuum cleaner called Dirt Devil. And he liked it very much, and he said, you see, I was sent to you on purpose. And he was so nice that I decided to confess, and I said, I'm actually a Muslim, And I never could understand why Americans named things after devil or hell, like Hellburgers, or Hell of a Cheese, or Devil's Eggs. So that's when he amazed me. He said, I said, Muslims would never do that. And he said, that's because Muslims are better believers. And I got speechless because I thought, how can this even be? This man who thinks he speaks to Jesus, he's so tolerant that he can say that just to make me feel good. And while he was walking away, I remembered that the last time I had this kind of cultural shock was when I first arrived in the United States. It was not long after 9/11, and at the airport, I saw this woman in hijab, a Muslim woman, and I thought, oh my God, she wears hijab after 9/11. And I was keeping my eye on her and thinking, are they gonna like check her, double check her, triple check her? And then I realized she was working there. And the other woman who was checking my passport turned out to be a Jewish Russian from former Soviet Union. And back then I thought, what is this? Did they put a Muslim woman and a woman from former Soviet Union there just to make me feel good and welcome to the United States? And I couldn't decide back then, was it too kind or was it too smart? Because, if I was a Muslim terrorist or a KGB agent, these two women would be the best qualified to identify me. But while I was leaving DSW with my new American shoes, thanks to this man, I knew that it was about being kind. And I knew two things for sure. One, I knew that I was going to fit in here among these wonderful and tolerant people. And two, I knew that I was going to get rid of my vacuum cleaner.